Ashley Ricardo. I am 15, and I am answering questions on African stereotypes. One question that I was asked was, give an example of stereotypes. Well, there are many stereotypes that you see in movies and TV nowadays. Many that African Americans are dangerous and racist to white people. There are many examples, like the movie Guess Who with Ashton Kutcher, the black dad. He was racist because the boy was white, and there was a lot of black jokes in there and stuff. And one thing that I've seen that has actually promoted my views against my views on African American stereotypes was when I was at a basketball tournament and my team was all white and the other team was all black, and before the game they made fun of us and threw Skittles at us, and after the game they called us dirty names and they spit at us, and mainly because we had nice jerseys and we were all white. I think Shakespeare, if Shakespeare could say something about racism, it would be, I think he would use it for some of his plays. I mean, I don't think I've read enough to determine, whether it would be for good or for bad, but, for example, he uses the depiction of gods in a lot of his readings. So, why not depict racism?
They also are all in gangs, and they're stupid. Yeah, I do believe them. You look at any basketball game, it's all black guys. You look at any bad neighborhood in the country, it's all gangs of black guys. Like I said, you got Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, Michael Jordan, black people who are good at basketball, football, you got Randy Moss, Dante Colbert, Terrell Owens, just guys who are good at football. I don't know. I read Romeo and Juliet, that's about it. And everyone hates each other. So, Shakespeare says everyone's supposed to hate each other.
Well, I know that one thing is that they're not as well educated as us, white people. They're at sports, they swear a lot, they use the N-word frequently, and they're just not as good as white people. I don't believe that's true. I think that's one thing that a lot of white people, even though they won't admit it, still think. If you look at Kramer from Seinfeld having his big breakdown, I think he's helps portray that white people aren't that great with African Americans. Definitely with the sports thing. Yeah, Shaq and, black guy who was great at basketball. It's obvious, then, basically every sport there's really good black guys, except for hockey. I'm not sure why. Celebrities, like I said, Michael Richards, I think the South Park guys put it really good when they have their show that, just kind of show how stupid everyone is with stereotypes. I think think Shakespeare kind of makes fun of stereotypes. Kind of, if you look at Hamlet, the king says, "Oh, the peasants all love Hamlet." It's kind of to say, "Oh, those who are poor are stupid." I think that's kind of Shakespeare.
Alright, I think it's true that a lot of people aren't really willing to admit that they believe in stereotypes. Aside from some others, we all do kind of have a belief in them. Mainly, it's only with the basketball and football stuff, but they're still there, and even if we don't believe in everyone, we still believe in some, because stereotypes are basically just a general viewpoint by others on something that had to be true to begin with. So, even though they're not right, I think all people acknowledge that they exist, and they have even a small amount, definitely some merit. So, the Shakespeare question, I was surprised that some people actually had a decent idea. I thought most people would just be like, he says stereotypes are bad. That's about it, because basically, there's no one really who will admit, except like you got KKK people who's like, stereotypes are right, they're good. But I generally think that, even though someone may be a little hard to display their entire beliefs, I think that we're honest, and generally we all respect each other, and I think that's what I learned.